smiling, as if beckoning me to follow. I looked away for a second because that beckoning look had jolted me. When I looked back, he was gone and I was back in time again. I cautiously approached the stairs, but saw nothing. I wasn't afraid at all while this occurred. In fact, I wasn't aware of reacting to anything at all. It was as if I were dreaming. But once I was no longer dreaming, I was very alarmed. My personal threat alarms were going off like crazy, but I was also so riveted on what had just happened that I couldn't bring myself to leave that area near the stairs. I was on high alert, on guard. Once I got outside the front door, however, I experienced a rush of complete fear. I assumed that I had seen some kind of mortuary monster, or had been attacked in some wild way. I knew I wanted never to go into that building again and that I wanted to get as far away as possible. Here's the weirder part. A few days later I began researching that famous house online, looking for something to reassure me that I was not the only person to have a bizarre encounter. I found a youthful photo of the female industrialist who had occupied that home. It showed that she had a very angular face, with deep-set eyes, and nearly shoulder-length light-colored hair. Her hair was badly receded, even in youth, toward the top of her cranium. She had had a strong interest in seances and spirit communication. The figure that I saw now feels to me as if it was an aged version of the woman in the photo. I have assumed that my dream may have revealed that she used to wear men's clothing, something I learned was not uncommon for female executives who were breaking out of female stereotypes in the 1850s and 1860s. I don't think she was evil, and I don't think her smile was anything but a smile. Problem is, I still don't know what happened to me for those few seconds, or was it perhaps a waking dream that occurred in a fraction of a second in my own mind? And why did I experience that fear or hysteria afterwards in such an odd way? I'm not sure the answer matters. Something real happened, but I just seem unable to distinguish the real from the not real, and that in itself is what I think I find so frightening.